Hello everyone and welcome back to Subnautica. I of course am Papa GrimmGrin, but you already knew that, didn't you? You guys are so smart. Just taking it right back where we left off in the last one. I know I put a storage unit on you, yes I did. Have I put anything in it yet? No I haven't. Sorry. Still dealing with a bit of a cough. It won't go away. It's being tenacious and stubborn. I mean, I'd like to think that it's not emulating me, but I kind of feel like at this point, there's no denying this cough is absolutely me and mine. I need titanium. Are you titanium? No, but you are. And I will come for you. I will come for you and I will take you and you will be mine. Is there something in here? Cool. Hey, guess what? I'm pretty sure that's all the titanium I needed. I know I already have a tooth, so don't need to go get a tooth. But I do need to go and get quartz. Enough quartz to make some glass. Quartz there. You know what? Just because you're here. And there's some quartz over here too that I might as well just grab. Just in case. Never hurts to be over-prepared, right? And then I still got to go down to Franklin. And, ooh, don't run into anything now. Still got to go down to Franklin and see about... Sorry, Boomerang. I didn't realize you were there until after I'd hit you. Rest in peace, friend. Anyways, still have to go down to Franklin and see about building a Cyclops shield generator. For that, all I need is the battery cell. Yeah, the dead power cell that I have just chilling in Franklin. So, that should be easy, right? 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 Right. Titanium. More titanium. And then ingot. Another plasteel ingot. We'll make some glass. And now I have to go get the tooth out of the box. Is it in this one? No. Is it in this one? Yes. Excellent. And hoof. Hoof. The mightiest of all things. Okay, don't need you, don't need you. We'll hang on to all of you. Just gotta go and see about making that thing. So come on, Lucy! Hold on, Lucy! Ooh, you need a repair. A little bit more beat up than I remember you being.
All systems online.
You know, since I had that glitch where she just kept dissolving, I've been a little skeptical, we'll say, about whether or not Lucy is actually okay. So, kind of keeping an extra eye. Whee! Don't run over the boomerang. Right, and the trench should be right about here-ish. Right? No, you don't look like a trench. Is it just, like, straight due west from where I live? You know, I've never actually figured this out. Yeah, I guess it's like just straight up due west from where I live, because straight across east almost is base. Yeah, so if I just went out straight west, Interesting. That's kind of cool to know. I hit one fish. I've lost 4% of my armor. I didn't get rid of the hull upgrade on her, did I? I thought I took out the... I thought I replaced it with the engine efficiency when I did the storage unit, right? Right? Hi. I'ma get you! I'ma get you! I'm coming for you! Oh, you cheapskate! You little chicken! Yeah, when you're not the biggest, baddest guy in the ocean, now you just don't want to play anymore. Now you guys run from me! All I'm trying to do is take a picture with you. I'll get you this time. Oh, where's my thing? Grab this. Get him! Get him, 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 get him! Oh, come on! Where'd you go? A teleport's gotta have a range to it. I'm gonna get you. If I gotta cheat to do it, I will. There it is. That's the groove. That's the jam. Oh, I looked it up too. Remember the last time we came down through here and I was like, man, that sounds just like that one Bjork song. Oh, I can't remember what it's called. I looked it up. It's Bjork Army of One. And, there you are. Alright. Let's approach gently. We do not wish to startle him. Okay, okay, hey. You're okay, little buddy. You're okay, little buddy. No, don't run. I found you. I know where you ran to, and I'm gonna get you. I was wrong. Oh, I didn't know where you run to. I'm gonna get you. Oh, it starts over every time. That sucks. Don't disappear. Don't disappear. Don't disappear. Don't disappear. Don't disappear. No. Yes! I got it. You're going in the scrapbook. Is anyone else just really, really excited about the thought of a super predator like the Warper being confined to a scrapbook photo? Reduced, not confined, but just like, oh, you mighty predator, you who have terrorized our well-being and blah 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 for this whole game, and now you will be a photograph that one day, when I'm really, really old, I will force my great-grandchildren to sit at the table and look at the photographs in my scrapbook. No offense to anyone who finds scrapbooking to be a relaxing or just otherwise wonderful, just kind of project activity, you know. Maybe you're into scrapbooking. Maybe that's your thing. I'm not here to judge you. I'm just saying, in my experience, I do know a couple of scrapbookers. Let me lead with that. I do know a couple of people that's what they that's what they do. Okay, they scrapbook, and they have many albums of fond memories, and they're some of them are my age, and they're in their 30s, in their 40s. Some of them are much younger. I know some people that got into it in their 20s and just kept doing it. And they think it's a wonderful way to preserve memories and all that for their families and their loved ones. And you know what? That's just fine. I'm just saying, I really like the thought. I think I ran into the thing, and that wasn't the ghost Leviathan. Oh, there's so many sounds. I just personally, if I was ever going to scrapbook, it would absolutely be for something that I could just put my young loved ones through. You know, because they would be, you know, my grandchildren or my great-grandchildren. And, you know, they can't refuse Papa. It's like, come sit with Papa. He loves you kids so much. Just sit with him for a little while. You know he enjoys it. He doesn't have long left to live. You know, all that kind of crud. And, like, personally, I wouldn't care. I mean, I don't like it when relatives force me to sit down and scrapbook or to look at their old memories, because I don't know, it always kind of goes the same way with me. They sit me down and they begin talking to me and they start listing names. And then they begin to give me like the genealogy of that person. So they'll be like, oh yes, I was there with my dear friend John Smith. He was the son of Brian Smith and Dolores Smith. You know, they lived 4 houses down from us back when I was, you know, like 12 years old. And they were only our neighbors for like 6 months. But during that time, John Smith, you know, son of Brian and Dolores Smith, was just my best friend in the entire world. And we went out and we had this one adventure that I want to talk to you about. They give me so much unnecessary, like, backlog information. Like one day I may meet this person, and my survival at the time will be dependent on proving that they know someone and are friends with someone that I am related to. Like, it's that kind of information. Like, when I tell a story, I'll just be like, yeah, me and my buddy Joey went out and I don't know, we had been, you know, had a few at the time, and we went out and we found a cow in the field, and we thought, that's funny, a cow. And then we went home. Like that, those are my stories. And maybe I'm just boring. I don't know. It wouldn't surprise me. I mean, yes, clearly I have better stories than just that. But did I use that power cell in something? Whatever. Got other ones in the base. Come around here and see how our old buddy the Jer Bear is doing. Hey, Jerry. How you doing, buddy?
Welcome aboard, Captain.
Or is it in your storage module? Because I replaced one of your batteries, didn't I? I can't climb you. I always forget that. Even though you clearly have a flat, walkable surface. Oh no, I didn't replace any of your batteries. No, it was the sea moth. The sea moth is the one that I replaced the batteries on. Did I stick it in one of these? There's a full one. No, I guess I took it and cycled it for an empty one in my power cell charger and then just stuck it in the box. Cool. That's just awesome right there. How about, you know what, let's just put you back. You're fine. I don't need to go that way. I need to go this way into Franklin. Frankie boy, I'm coming to tickle that tummy. Would this be considered his mouth? Is this the equivalent of him eating me? This would kind of be his belly then, wouldn't it? Like whenever I fly like the sea moth, like I you know what, I'm just gonna stop thinking that train of thought. My brain ran a few sentences ahead of what I was implying and didn't like what it found there, and immediately told my mouth to shut up. So we're just gonna leave that one exactly where it is, out in the abyss. Cool, got that done. Let's take this off of my blueprints because it annoys me to have stuff up there that I'm not currently working on. Where are you? There you are. Let's go make a hat. Oh, what was I doing? Let's go ahead and eat some more lantern-y fruits. Get our water up there a little higher. Cool. Alrighty, Franklin, you just stay right here hanging out with Jer Bear. And Lucy, I'm coming to you. Alrighty, and that's all we needed here, right? Oh, there's one more thing. I want to get on the old hotbar for making and building. And there shouldn't be anything else after the cockpit, right? Let's see. Stasis rifle. And I should have pretty much all of those things topside with me. So, cool. Well, should I take Jerry and go get some more ion cubes so I can make more ion batteries? You know, I could, but I'm not going to. At least not right now. That comes later. In the words of Tom Hardy when he played Bane in that one movie where he was on an airplane and he said, "That part comes later. They'll expect one of us in the wreckage, brother. The fire rises." I know everybody gives him, like, probably an unnecessary and undeserved... Well, I don't know about undeserved. He did choose a rather interesting voice to give a character that is just a beast. I don't know if anybody reads the older Batman comics, but Bane is absolutely a beast. But he did choose to give a character who is, at least back in the day, was one of the few Batman villains to actually defeat Batman. Like, wholesale. Beat Batman. When... I know they do it in the movie and they kind of allude to it and everything else like that, but that's kind of crap the way they do it. They told probably 10 hours of story in a 2-hour format, so everything feels quite a bit rushed and hurts my feelings a bit. Because it seems like Batman was down in the pit in The Dark Knight Rises. The movie makes it feel like he was there for like a week. He had to have been there for probably close to a year. Like, that kind of spinal injury does not heal. Yes, you're a screaming monster. Yes, you are. You're so horrible. Are you right behind me? Oh, I thought you were going to be right behind me. I thought you were going to be right behind me, and I was going to be like, boom. But no, it didn't work out that way. You're over there, twirling like a ballerina. A weird, luminescent, slightly see-through ballerina. Alrighty, and to go out, I could go this way, or I could go that way. But we're just going to go this way. Isn't there an uppies that doesn't take me past a whole bunch of brain crabs? Yeah, here we go. Anyways, back to my original point. Batman was in that cave for a very long time because a broken spine on that kind of level that left him unable to walk and all that. The healing process is, I don't know, like 6 to 8 months. Not to mention just the physical therapy, like learning to be able to walk again, the atrophy in your legs from not having used them in all that time. Like, there's a lot of factors there to go over. And he was in that pit for a long time. Like, Bane basically occupied Gotham City in The Dark Knight Rises for probably 2 years almost. At least a year and a half. Before, you know, all the heroes were able to band together and Batman comes back and then everybody's like, oh, Batman's back, we can fight! I mean, yes, the threat of having a bomb with the yield that one did just somewhere in the city is horrendous. I mean, that much devastation and firepower somewhere. Sorry. Just somewhere. Like, you're not even sure where. But I'm pretty sure that all of the little motorcades, as we know that he had several that were fakes, decoys, and then one that actually had the bomb in it. But I'm sure all of those little motorcades, all those traveling trucks, all kind of centered around an area that was going to be densely populated. And with the city under occupation by an armed military force, even if they'd have found out which one had the bomb in it and began trying to move citizens out of that area, like, you saw it. They had military tribunals. The entire place was a police state. Which, for all of you people out there that are all the time talking about how, we need to rise up and overthrow the government and da-da-da-da-da, and, we're not afraid of a police state. That's what a police state looks like.
Welcome aboard, Captain.
Okay? It's not like, there's a curfew and there's going to be armed police officers on every street corner. No, there's going to be roving patrols of tanks. They're going to call in the National Guard, and there's going to be actual firepower out on the streets. Guys that aren't messing around. Guys that are going to shoot first. I'm not saying that the political state is not in a very tumultuous area, and that there isn't a lot of things going on that really shouldn't be going on. Civil liberties, personal freedoms, and all that. I feel like there's a lot there that needs to be looked over and reevaluated, especially in our current position. And am I drifting when I try to go up? I don't know, that's weird. Anyways, that's all far too political, and I don't want to talk about it any more than I already have, and I wish I hadn't talked about it as much as I did. But my point being that Bane was a very almighty and dangerous character. I can't see anything from down here. Where's my elevator? He was a very dangerous character in the comic books. Still is. Even though Batman eventually puts him through bat rehab and he gets off of the Venom. Which they didn't even talk about Venom.
Neptune Rocket online.
They conveniently left out of the movie the whole reason why Bane was so dangerous. Or at least one of the reasons why Bane was so dangerous. The biggest reason why Bane is dangerous is simply because I guess I could just turn these things on now. But I can't leave until I do that, and I don't want to leave yet. See, you have to turn all the doodads on. Boot up the primary CPU, prepare a time capsule, activate life support. We don't want all that. Yeah, there was so much about the Bane story that they just kind of glanced over. I imagine simply because there wasn't enough time to give a lot of backstory on it. I mean, they kinda did in Batman and Robin, and that movie was awful. Although from what I understand, make it, yay! Oh, come on! That was junk. Hi, Reefback. You have any barnacles I could bust? I realize I haven't done that. Yeah, Reefbacks have barnacles. And you break the barnacle, and it has stuff in it. Just like all of your little limestone, sandstone, whatever stone outcroppings, shale. You can get stuff off of Reefbacks. Kind of neat. And they have awful, terrible mouths. and awful, terrible, sucky orifices on their underneathness. Yeah. Yeah, just look at that. I mean, I'm sure it's part of a propulsion system, but ugh. Imagine getting licked by one of those. Anyway, Batman and Robin tried to do that. They had a bit of the Bane backstory. They at least talked about a criminal from a you'll never see freedom again style prison, and they pumped him full of venom, which was a chemical drug component meant to increase strength, but also meant to increase well, basically everything. It was like a super soldier serum. And I know what you're thinking, but Papa GrimmGrin, isn't super soldier stuff a Marvel contraption? I don't know. And usually I'd be like, hey, you're absolutely correct. Super soldier serums and all that kind of ilk is absolutely a Marvel thing. Boy, does Marvel love their super soldier serums. Seems like every time you go out in the world, all anybody wants to do or talk about is how Marvel is doing more super soldier serums. Didn't I stash titanium in one of you? Yes. Yes, I did. Okay, needed that titanium, need magnetite, need a battery. Do I need a regular battery, or can I do it with one of my super ion boys? Where are those? I guess I could just make a regular battery. I have plenty of copper. Super ion boy. Nope, need a regular battery. Well, foo. I need gold to make this. And acid mushrooms and copper ore. I think I still have some acid mushrooms. In one of you, maybe? No? Well, darn. I guess I'll have to go and get some. And I've been all over the place this episode, talking about all kinds of stuff. Well, no, I guess not all kinds of stuff. I guess I've mostly been ranting about Batman. I did a terrible impression of the Bane voice, and now I won't shut up about it. Ew, blue ball. Let's grab a few of you. Bloop. Nope, no bloop for me. What was the other thing? Oh, I need gold. I need gold. Gold. Do it for the gold. Alright. You, go away. Not you. Copper. Thought I told you to go away. Copper, make battery. Battery! Alright, and now let's hop in Lucy and jump into jelly shrooms. There should be everything that I need elsewise down there. I'm pretty sure. Maybe not the gold. The gold I may have to do another little bit of scouring for, but that's okay. Really all I'm worried about right now is the magnetite. Let's see here. Don't find a kombucha snake, people. Oh, you're a Oculus, or whatever they call you. Oculus, Ocular. No, Ocular was the eyeball monster out of gold? No, lithium. Darn. Was it Ocul? No, I'm pretty sure it was Ocular. He was the eyeball monster out of the movie Small Soldiers. There's a 90s blast from the past for you. Very fun movie about, well, action figures, basically. Toy soldiers that come to life, and they really like war. Well, the soldier ones really like war. The other ones, they don't like war at all. They're all about knowledge and stuff, and it's the soldier one's job to just kill the ones that like to learn. And there's a whole lot about that needs to be unpacked by a therapist, but I'm not a therapist, so I'm not gonna worry about it. Where's that magnetite? There's a whole bunch of it, but I don't have Jerry. I need just like little single serving magnetites. I know you're in here. I think it's kind of funny. Usually when I come in here, I don't want magnetite, and that's all I find. When I come in here and I do want magnetite, can't hardly find any. Lava. I think magnetite actually grows better around lava and that kind of thing. Ooh, diamonds. They are forever, after all. Anyways, my point about the Bane thing being something that I have totally forgotten a long time ago as I segue my way through 8 other topics and talk about a bunch of random nonsense, was that it's just funny to me that he gives him this, you know, my name is Bane and I am here to defeat you, Batman. When in the comics and all the rest of publication, Bane is, the prison that he's from and takes over, and that's where he gets his first army that he takes to Gotham and, you know, wrecks everything with. That Bane is, he's not like nationalized Mexico. Oh my, thing's out of power.
Warning, emergency power.
Yes.
Oxygen
Hang on.
Production
Hold
offline.
on. Let me grab a couple of. Let me grab some lantern fruits and throw them in the Dewey. That should bring us back online, and now I can park Lucy.
Power restored. All primary systems online. Welcome aboard, Captain.
Thank you. Lovely to be here. And as soon as the sun comes up, we'll have the rest of this figured out. Bane in the comics is from Mexico. He's got, you know, a little bit of that accent about him, as why wouldn't he if that's the region that he nationalizes, sort of, in. He was born in a Mexican prison, and his fondest thing was a teddy bear, according to the comic book. I have to wait for the I have to wait for the sun to come up. When the sun comes up, I will finish building the stasis rifle. In the meantime, I'm going to go ahead and call this episode here. Hopefully, I've made it all the way through all the topics that I started in, and I'm not leaving anything untalked about. I imagine when I look through this episode over again in editing, I'll find 9 or 10 things that I just started on, got distracted, and then never said another word about it. Because it's kind of what I do. I rant and ramble and lose myself in my own conversation. Having fun yet? Thank you guys so very much for watching. If you like this episode, please leave it a like, please leave it a comment. Don't forget, I've got a poll up on my latest Fist episode. Just kind of asking you guys, what should I do? Or no, it wasn't Fist. Poll up on my latest Darkwood episode, asking you guys, what should I do? Buy an axe, buy a shovel, buy the fabric. Find out what you guys think would be the best course of action at this point. Remember, we still have to go back into the Silent Forest to pick up all the stuff that I dropped when I died. Also, I guess I need to get better at the controller using a controller to play the game instead of using my mouse and keyboard, because I guess it's easier. I don't know. I did talk to a couple of people about it in an online forum, and they did recommend using the controller to play it instead of the mouse and keyboard. Just because, I don't know, the flow works better, it's easier to control, the combat makes a little bit better sense than having to, like, cram my finger down to the control key all the time. Like, I don't know. I need to get a better keyboard, honestly. I'm using a very basic one that I found that may be as old as I am. Probably not, since it's a USB instead of a, what were they, like a 10-prong or an 8-prong? Or a keyboard's like 6-prong. I don't know, keyboards used to have weird looking attachments. But, once again, rambling, sorry. Yeah, so like the episode, leave a comment, share it with a friend, share it with a neighbor, and if you haven't already, please subscribe. I appreciate it. And I will see you all in the very next episode. Papa GrimmGrin signing out. Bye-bye.